Hey guys, LaMonster here at LamonsterGarage, and we're going to do a little desktop video for you. This is something I used to do a lot of them, and I kind of forgot how to do it, but we're going to give it a shot once again. A lot of people like videos. This is kind of mixes a blog with the video. So this is on a 1330. This is actually on my F3. It'd be the same thing on a T or RT. The only difference is on an RT, obviously, is the body panels. On the T and the F3 and the F3S, you pull out the same panels. So first off, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to jack your Spyder up and get it nice and level. First, warm the bike up so the oil is nice and warm, not so hot to burn you, but just so it flows good. And you want to jack it up. I use little I-beams that I have. You can use pieces of wood. You can use car jacks, whatever you want. But you got to be able to slide your oil pan underneath the bike. So jack it up. Get ready to pull your oil pan, and I'll show you what panels to move. So basically on the F3 and the F3T, you got three push pins here. These are going to be removed. I actually pop them out but leave them in till I get the screws removed. So as soon as the screw is removed, come back and pop this out, and then you can just grab the whole panel and pull it off. So here's the two screws on the back. These are a number 25 Torx. These are the two on the front, here and here. You're going to use the same thing, 25 Torx. So now you got it, the panel off, you're ready to go. This is your left side, and this is a number 45 Torx. And this is a, I can't remember now, but I do have a picture that reminds me. So I'll post that in a minute. But anyway, these are the two plugs you're going to take out. This one's kind of at an angle, like a 30-degree angle. It is a Torx, and it's kind of hard to get it to seat just right. So make sure you get that sucker right. I never put even pressure. When I put a wrench on any of my drain plugs, I give it a good snap, and that seems to break it loose well. All right, this is just a close look at the Allen. Like I say, I'll tell you what it is in a minute because it totally jumped out of my head. This is your Torx right here. Okay, and this is draining the oil. This is on the left side. This is where most of your oil is going to come out. This is the one that's at a 45. So, and if you can see right here, there's your plug in there. Okay, and this is on the right side. Not as much oil comes out of this one, but basically you're going to leave the plugs out till they're good and drained. Okay, this is under that panel you just took off, and this here you can use the proper, I think it's 36 millimeter if I remember right, but don't go buy a wrench based on that. I actually use good channel locks. Just use some channel locks on it. Get a good grip on it. You can put a rag on the channel locks if you want. As you can see, mine still looks good using channel locks. When you pull this out, it's going to be a little tight in here. You can remove, pop this master cylinder up if you want, but it will fish out without doing that. Okay. 6 millimeter. That's what this 6 millimeter. That's what this plug is on the right side, and T45 on the left. So basically, you're going to have these are your O-rings. This is the green one, the black one, and then the metal aluminum one, I believe it is, and that replaces these here. Check for nicks and damage. If they're not bad, you don't really have to replace them. you get them with the kit, so you might as well, but I have, put them back without it. On here, you have your copper gasket, and this should be replaced when you do the oil change. It's also got your magnet on there. That's where you're going to get all your little filings. Some filings is normal, so don't worry about that. This here is the O-ring for the cap, and then there's two other little red O-rings that I forgot to put in the picture, and that's for the cap has a little plunger that comes through here, and those are also should be replaced. As far as oil, when you buy the kit from your BRP dealer, you're going to put in the first 4 gallons, or 4 gallons, 1 gallon, 4 quarts. Then you add another quart. And then what I like to do is run the bike a little bit and see where it comes on the dipstick. And usually I have to add about a third of this quart to get it where I want, and which is typically in the middle of the dipstick. All right, so here's the O-ring I was talking about here. Once you have it pulled out, these are the other two that you should replace too. Put a rag around here. You're going to drop some oil. It's a little bit messy, but it's not horrible. But like I say, this will fish out right through here. It's tight, but it will go. Okay, now here's a dipstick. This, I think, my oil level right here is where it was on the 4 quarts. Then I put another quart in. It brought it up to about here. But I like to be about in between min max. So, and typically at 1330, I can go oil change and not use any oil. It doesn't mean you shouldn't check your oil all the time, but that's been my results so far. Once you pour your oil in, you're done. You're ready to seal it up, warm the bike up, check the oil again, make sure your levels are good. On your top cover, I like to put the date I changed the oil and my current mileage. So if I just can't remember, I can look at this and say, oh, okay, that's when I changed it. Typically, they say you can go 9,000 miles, a little bit over 9,000 miles between oil changes. I typically don't go more than 5,000 or 6,000 miles. But manufacturer's happy with 9, so you can go with that if you want. Always use BRP oil or the equivalent. And that's about it. So hope you like this little video, and you can check out all our tech tips on LamonsterGarage.com. Thanks, guys.